Senator, I wanted to start by talking about a day that just passed for you that is very significant to you. Tell us about yesterday and what it meant to you.
Well, thank you for remembering that. Yesterday was my Alive Day, my Sweet 16 Alive Day. It is the anniversary of me being shot down. It's the anniversary of the day that insurgents attacked my helicopter with an RPG and I lost my legs. But it's also a day that I survived, that my buddy saved my life, and Chief Warrant Officer Dan Milberg landed the aircraft, and Specialist Hanneman and Bacchus carried me to safety. So it's a very special day for me. Thank you for remembering.
Tell me 16 years later, how, obviously, other than the physical limitations, how that's changed your life, how that's changed the way you look at life, and how that changes the way you do your job every day.
Well, I think like most people who get a second chance at life, that you clearly have an incident that gives you that second chance. You wake up grateful. I wake up every day and I say a word of thanks to my buddies who saved my life and the doctors and the nurses and all those great folks. And so for me, it's my North Star. I never want to live a day when I would let down the men who saved me. So every day for me is one where I dedicate myself to trying to give something back in response, in return for what they did. Yeah, I can never repay them, but I can try to do the best that I can for this country that we all love, and try to do the best for my constituents. And so every day I get a fresh start.
Casey Hunt's with us and has a question about some of the changes at the Pentagon. Casey.
Senator, good morning to you. I mean, as you were just talking about, you have such personal investment and understanding of policy decisions and how they impact the men and women that are fighting on the front lines. And clearly, this president has made significant changes at the Defense Department for these final 2 months. And the way one source put it to me was, well, if he needs people that are more yes men, then what's he asking them to say yes to? And some of those questions seem to be about our troops in Syria and Afghanistan. What do you think would be the impact of an abrupt change in America's footprint on the ground in those places or in the Middle East more broadly, if that is in fact what this president is tracking toward?
Well, it will be incredibly destabilizing. You will see a flaring up again of conflicts all over the key hotspots around the world. And this was going to happen. The flaring up of actions by our adversary was going to happen again anyway, without this president hollowing out the top officials at the Department of Defense in order to do what he wants to do. Remember, I think Joe was just saying that, you don't get a 3-month grace period to stretch your legs and test out your training wheels as president. It happens before day one. And in fact, our adversaries probe us. They probe every new president, and they have for decades now.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.